So it's Christmas morning, okay? At the time of me recording it, not the time of you watching it, could be March. And everybody's staying at my mom's house. Everyone's sleeping over. When I woke up, everybody was still asleep. I wanted to go get a cup of coffee, okay? But I didn't want to wake everybody up, so I had to be super quiet about it. My mom has these hardwood floors, okay? So I don't want to make any noise at all because I'm afraid I'm going to wake someone up. I'm tiptoeing across the floorboards. But I'm making like strategic foot moves, foot placements, okay? I'm deciding where I'm gonna put my foot, as if I know where the squeaky floorboards are in my mother's house. But it seemed like every single choice that I made was the wrong one, because every step I took was just a creaky floorboard, okay? I was on tile at one point and I was creaking floorboards. I don't know how. I don't know for a fact if 100% of my mother's floorboards are creaky, but I know that 100% of the ones I stepped on were creaky. It was stressing me out just going from my bedroom to the kitchen, okay? I didn't want to make a lot of noise. I think at one point I was on my stomach, just like dragging myself across the floor to disperse my weight, what little weight I do have. But I think even if I could levitate and levitated to the kitchen, the floorboards would creak, okay? I don't know what's going on with my mom's house, but she needs to get that looked at. I finally made it to the kitchen, okay? Success. There's no squeaky floorboards in the kitchen, but there is a whole nother mess of loud things in there, okay, which I found. I'm still trying to be real quiet, okay, but the house is dead silent, okay? I could hear the silence, and that was too loud. I was telling silence to turn it down. 'Twas the day of Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring except for Brandon stepping on all the squeaky floorboards in the house. So I finally get my coffee made. My mom has this sitting area where we sit down, drink our coffee, and look out the window, okay? I want to go there. So after I Tom Cruise my way into the seating area, I'm standing right in front of the chair, okay? I'm ready to sit down, but the problem is, the chair I want to sit down in is a wicker chair, okay? I don't know if you've ever sat in wicker, but just me saying the word wicker is loud. It took me 14 and a half minutes to finally settle into the chair. Imagine that, but with wicker sounds, okay? I'm so courteous that I'm not only afraid that I'm gonna wake someone up with the noise, I'm afraid that I'm gonna change what they're dreaming about depending on what the noise is. So my sister's the type of person who loves the earth, and I'm afraid me sitting down for 14 and a half minutes in a wicker chair is gonna sound like people are destroying the rainforest, okay? Cutting down trees, and I know she's gonna be upset dreaming about that, and I don't want that for my sister, okay? God forbid if I have to cough or sneeze while people are sleeping, it's not gonna happen, okay? You know how people keep emotion in and they just don't let it out? That's me with coughs and sneezes, okay? I'm gonna somehow keep that inside my body. It'll find its way out. I don't know how. And I'll go as far as to pee at the side of the toilet bowl, not directly into the water, but on the side so that it doesn't make as much noise. But on the off chance that they are listening, I'll shoot a stream directly into the water. I don't want my pee stream to sound weak. So now I'm sipping on my coffee, sitting in a Save the Trees wicker chair, okay? My sister and her fiance are sleeping in the living room right next to me. I want to look over to see if I'm waking them up with my loud noises, but every time I look over, my neck bones crack. I understand that I should probably be worried more about why my neck bones crack every time I turn my head than worrying about waking them up with my neck bone crack. Why is my neck bone cracking? So after about 15 minutes of me delicately sipping on my coffee and then trying to swallow slowly, eventually everyone wakes up. I know they wake up because I hear them wake up. My mom yawned? I don't know what that is. Yawned, okay? It's where you yawn, but you yell while you do it. My mom yawned. Her duder next to her belly laughs gutturally, okay, deep baritone, which then sets off my niece barking. My niece is a dog. Which sets off my sister waking up and her duder, okay? So everybody in the house is awake and talking full volume, except for Brandon. No, he's stuck in a wicker forest surrounded by water, okay? And he's afraid to go pee. And they had the audacity to ask me, how did you sleep? How did you sleep? I said in a whisper tone.